Hello, good afternoon. All right, y'all, I'm cleaning my glasses off because they are filthy. There we go. Hello. All right, let's see who has time to join this afternoon. But I just wanted to give a very quick, because I only got like 15 minutes. I say that all the time, but this time I really only got 15 minutes, okay? I'm going to pick up my daughter, and it's probably going to take about 15 minutes. But I just wanted to talk really briefly about this idea about fit, right? The idea of fit, two people fitting together. This is a really, really important concept. And the reason being is because I see, as a dating and relationship coach, as a therapist, I see a lot of people trying to do what we call crap fitting, right? That's what the old folks called it. You were trying to crap fit something. So that's like using something for a purpose that is not intended to be used for. Okay, let me give you an example. Now, this is from my day. Okay, I will save it. It's like using the hanger, right? You can use the hanger, the old hanger back in the day. You can use that for all kind of things. You can crap fit it. You can stick the hanger in the television back in the day and use it as an antenna. You can use the hanger to try to open the car door. You know, you got all these different ways to use the hanger other than what it's supposed to be used for. That's what we call crap fitting, right? Or you just trying to like put something together that really don't go like that. It really don't go, but you trying to make it go. So I see people all the time doing this with each other. And y'all, I've been telling you this forever. I'm never going to stop saying it. And because it's the truth. That there is such a thing as best fit, right? There is such a thing as choosing a person that fits you better than other people, right? So for me, that looks like I'm not going to choose a person that I don't share my faith with, or I'm not going to choose a person that's, okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to back out and there's a truck coming, but we disconnected. And we're going to disconnect again as I drive down the street. But if I know, as a former anxiously attached person, okay, I'm back. So if I know that as a former anxiously attached person, so I'm working every day on becoming more securely attached. And if you want to learn more about attachment style, I want you to check out a book by that same name, Attached, okay? That's going to talk a little bit about your attachment style. So as someone who was formerly very anxiously attached, I am now on the road to becoming more securely attached. I'm not going to choose someone who is not open and available and emotionally open and available and transparent and honest. Like, I'm not going to choose someone who's the opposite of that, because that would in turn, like, that would trigger my anxious attachment. So I'm not going to go after people who are unavailable, people who don't have time, people who don't like to talk. Like, I'm not going to do that because I know those people are not a good fit for me. However, what we tend to do as human beings is we go off of attraction or chemistry. Maybe we're desperate. I mean, there's lots of reasons why we choose people that aren't a good fit for us. Lots of reasons. But if it's been a long time since we've dated or been in a relationship, if that person pursues us, like that person's pursuit of us is very validating, and is making us feel a way, we may try to be with them and forget the fact that they might not be a good fit for us. Forget the fact that they might not really be able to meet the needs we have like that. Like, forget all that. We might try to be with them. And so we will try to date them. We'll try to be in a relationship with them. And eventually, the fact that we're not a good fit is going to catch up to us. Like, there are going to be some basic components between you and that person that's just not going to work. It's just not going to fit. And here's the thing that I always say. You should not have to change at the core of who you are to be in a relationship with someone. At the core of who you are. So that would be like me denouncing my faith. that would look like me becoming extroverted when I'm really introverted. Like, I shouldn't have to change that to be in a relationship with this person, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Who I am really, that's like me being quiet. Me trying to be the strong, silent type, right? To be in a relationship with a certain man. No, that's not going to work. I must be me. I got to talk, right? Like that. I must be me. So I would never try to be in a relationship with a man like that, because it isn't a fit. Like, it isn't a fit. Okay. I'm not going to squeeze myself into this mold that it just don't fit. It just don't fit me. And I don't want you to do that either. I don't want you to inherently change who you are. And, this is the part y'all not gonna like. I don't want you to try to change someone else. Like, sometimes people get off in the weeds and they start talking about, well, if they would just do this, or if they would just do that. Okay, but if that's not inherently who they are, right? You are trying to make that person something they're not, or the dreaded, and it's what you women like to do. Well, he has potential. He has the potential. No. Whatever it is what it is, okay? What you see is what you get for the most part. If that man decides to do something different, it's on him. You can't change him. You can't change him. Hector said a square doesn't fit into a circle. That's right. You can't change that person. So you got to accept what's in front of you, and I am learning how to do that. As I get older and older as a woman, I am actually more like a man in that way, because men, I find, are pretty good at this. Men are pretty good at this. They don't look at potential. They look at the person in front of them and they decide if they want that person or not, right? They take it or leave it. Okay. Women, on the other hand, we the ones that want to make it something it ain't. Right? Because, it's got some qualities that I like. It's got some stuff that's good. Okay, but if the other stuff outweigh that, let it go. Do you know how many men I've dated that they were good men? They had a lot of great qualities. However, the things that, I needed, they didn't have. The things that I absolutely needed to be happy and fulfilled in a relationship, they didn't have. They couldn't do. They couldn't bring. And it just was what it was. And as I told them, don't be someone you're not, because guess what? It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. And I've had some men try. Like, I could talk more, Anita. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't talk like I want to talk. Like, nope, you can't. So you need to find someone else that don't talk like me. Okay? But we gotta stop this idea of we're gonna make it fit, right? We're gonna make it fit. We're gonna squeeze it into this mold, or we're gonna squeeze that square peg into that round hole, because it's not, y'all. I'm telling you, it is not gonna work. Okay, thank you. Yeah, at the end of the day, we gotta accept people for who they are. Mama Shy says, like, you are a peach and they want you to be a guava. How is that ever going to work? Right. I call myself a pineapple. So if we're talking about fruit, I'm a pineapple, right? And in so many ways, I'm a pineapple, y'all. So the skin on the outside, it look hard. It look impenetrable. It look impenetrable, right? It's rough. It's hard on the outside, right? But when you cut that thing open, especially if it's ripe, if it's ready, that thing is sweet. That thing is sweet and juicy. That's me. That thing is sweet and juicy, and they have that crown, right? And that crown is so amazing. You can cut that pineapple crown off and put it in water. And do you know you can grow another pineapple from that pineapple crown? So that's me. The pineapple is me. And if you don't like pineapple, right? If you need an apple or an orange or a grapefruit or whatever other fruit you need, then I'm not for you. But it's people out there that's like, ooh, pineapple is my favorite fruit. That's okay, Hector said I'm a mango. All right. Yeah, that's it. Find someone that you are their favorite fruit. Okay? And they just can't get enough. They can't get enough of them some pineapple. All right? Those are the men for me. The men that are like, okay, she looked a little, rough. It's something on the outside that's just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. The skin of it is rough and prickly, but when I cut it open, oh my goodness. Like, that's what's up, right? So, but stop trying to make things fit when they don't. Best fit practice is a thing. You've got to look for people that fit who you are. Okay? If you want to stay up late and you want someone to stay up late, then you need to find someone that's a night owl. Stop messing with early birds. If you feel a way about how a person, I don't know, how they dress or how they talk or how they act, you don't need to sit around being resentful about that or trying to change them. Find someone like that. That's what I don't understand. Find someone else like that. Here's the number one reason why people don't. Because of scarcity mindset. People get so afraid. They think that they're never going to feel the way they feel with this person with another person. Can I give you a hint? You ain't. You're not going to feel that same exact way. You could feel better. You could feel a different way that's just as good as that way. But you're not going to feel the exact same way because everyone is different. Every person is going to bring out different stuff in you. And here's the thing I'm going to tell you about the poor fit. So just like I did a video and I talked about the 7 attributes you should look for in a partner. Number 6 was you are to look for someone that brings out the best in you. That person is just but people don't want to accept it. This person is not the best fit for me. They're just not. I've had to do it. I've loved people dearly, but I was like, no, we cannot be together forever. You do not bring out the best in me. It's negative. The one. Okay, if you've never heard me say it before, let me say it now. There is no such thing as the one. I must be with this person. We are soulmates. We are twin flames and divine connections. No. No. You can have a strong connection with a person and you can that person to the moon and back, and they still not be a good fit for you. It does not work. It annoys the living heck out of both of you. And to me, so I guess we'll have to make a drink and try it out. Okay. So no, yeah, you cannot crap fit. You cannot make something work that just don't want to work. And especially as people get older, it's unlikely that those people are going to change. It's very unlikely. At the core of who they are, that's who they are. And you know, what are you going to do? So ask yourself this difficult question. If you're in a relationship with someone now and you're really struggling, you've done this on and off thing, that's the first red flag. I always tell clients that when they come in. Yeah, we've been dating 5 years on and off. That's telling me that you crap fitting. That's telling me that you're trying to make something work that ain't supposed to work. That on and off. Here we go. And ask yourself this question. So, am I like this with anybody else but this person? Like when I'm tripping, when I'm upset, yelling, arguing, fussing, fighting, who else do I do this with? If you don't do this with anybody else, okay, y'all are a bad fit. Y'all are a bad fit for each other. Okay, that's it. You are a bad fit for each other, and you need to come to terms with it. The sooner, the better. And go on. Go on. I know it's crazy out here. I know 2022, these streets are crazy for dating right now. However, you don't have any chance of meeting a good fit person if you're not free of this other person that is not a good fit for you. Like, let them go. How about this? How about you let them go and you sit down for a minute? How about you sit down by yourself for a minute? Okay? So that's it. That's the whole message, which is stop trying to make things a fit that are not, because people waste half their lives doing that and hoping and thinking that the person's going to change, and we have so much potential, and I just hope that it'll get better, and no, hope needs to die. Hope needs to die. Okay, I've killed it myself a couple times. Like, you know what? Ain't no hope for this. Like, let me just kill this right now. There ain't no hope of me and this person ever being a good fit for each other. That's it. And here's the thing. Nobody's wrong. I'm not bad. I'm not wrong. He's not bad. He's not wrong. We just don't go together. There's people out there that will go together better than the two of us. That's it. That's all it means. Don't make it mean anything different. All right, I gotta go. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay open to love.